family. So we have a vlog for you today, don't worry. But we wanted to give you guys kind of an update on what's been going on today. So our dad is actually in the hospital again.
Yes. So he's been having these really bad bloody noses. Nosebleeds. He's been having bad nosebleeds and they are not able to stop them.
Because he's on blood thinners.
Yes. So he's gone to 4 different hospitals and they're still trying to figure out how to stop them, but we're just home.
Today. Yeah, he's gone to 4 different hospitals today.
Yeah.
So that's really hard for us to hear. Our parents are our favorite people in the whole world.
Yes.
And when you're sitting at home and your dad's in the hospital, there's not much we can do.
Just wait around.
Yeah, just wait around. So we today are gonna keep the kids busy. We're about to make them dinner. We also want to do things for our dad in the little ways we can. So we're gonna clean the house and then make a bunch of cards, and then also because this is like a big thing for our family, I feel like especially the little kids, like I really want to just kind of distract them and really distract ourselves, because although a nosebleed, it's like not the end of the world. It just is more complicated because our dad is on blood thinners. Like they said that he's lost at least 2 pints of blood. And from your nose, because for the human body that's not a lot, but from your nose, 2 pints of blood is crazy. We just feel so bad. Our dad also hasn't slept in like 27 hours.
Yeah. He's going through a lot right now, so we just want to be there for him.
Yeah, in the ways that we can. Yeah. So let's start this video. We gotta make food for these kids because it's dinner time. Yes. And then we'll get on with everything else. Poor Landon. It's his day to make food. And he was gonna make, well, actually, the kids asked, like Annabea, the one who's filming right now, asked if she could make his meal for him, and it was tomato mac. That's what he was gonna make for everybody. And then I came in here and I vetoed that. Okay, I know, bossy Lacey. But we are gonna have Navajo tacos instead. We haven't had that.
It was also just like not supervised. Things were not going right.
Yeah, things were not supervised. That's gonna hurt her feelings a little bit. It's okay. It was mostly Trey.
Yeah.
That was not me.
Yeah. Trey and Annabea. they were gonna cook dinner. Landon.
They asked to make dinner and I let them. Because they were like begging me to make dinner.
Yeah.
Or begging me for them to
let them make dinner.
Yeah.
And I came in here and I saw what was happening in this kitchen. I vetoed. And then I vetoed what we were having. So we haven't had this in a long time. It's not traditional. We don't have like real fry bread, but we're gonna cut up these tortillas and fry them, and then put beans and taco meat on them and all the toppings. So after that, we're gonna gather everybody because nothing gathers this family better than food.
Does it smell like
exactly.
Yeah. After everybody's gathered because we're eating, then we'll start on the cards, and then after dinner's done, we're gonna pick up the whole house.
She's sniffing at me.
I have trust issues.
What do you think?
I wasn't sure if it was beef. I don't know what else it would be, but like,
I'm pretty sure
it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell like beef to me. I'm like scared.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things. So I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah. I've been through it all. Looking at Goliath.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna ring the bell because dinner's done.
My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef, I had to let it be.
I think that's good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. But this is the lineup. We got the whole spread right here.
It's gonna be fun.
Looks delicious.
Yes, we actually whipped that up in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All of this.
We did really good. I'm proud of us. But no one's in here.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Except for me.
okay, well you've been in here, girl. You helped us. But where is everybody else?
Do not know.
Maybe they're not hungry.
Maybe not. Hopefully they are though, because we made a lot.
That's my taco. It's very plain.
It looks delicious.
It looks very delicious though. I love the crispy ones, like the crispy tacos.
I made it just for you. I absolutely did not mess up at all. I couldn't cook long.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Exactly. Are you hungry? Are you excited for the meal?
Yeah. This meal is the best because it kind of doubles as a dessert, huh, guys?
Yeah,
If you put honey and powdered sugar on it. It's so good.
I know. I don't like it, but they do, so I'm just kind of like, how could you? Do you want more? Why is all the honey doing that? I'm like,
so I'm not actually sure, but
sitting down for like years and years.
really?
Yeah.
You think?
I think it backwards.
can you go get the honey packets?
Packets? Yeah, from Popeyes.
Oh, that was really good, Trey.
Thank you.
So it's kind of crazy right now because we have who's here all together. Kaysen is at, I don't know if you've talked about this on the channel, but Kaysen's at a camp for boys. He's camping it up, okay, in a tent. And then Brittany's also taking a nap and nobody wants to wake her up, so we're gonna do this without her and she can make a card later. But we got everybody else here and we're gonna start on the cards for Dad. Can we all say thank you, Lacey, for making a delicious and nutritious dinner? It's on your shirt. Oh yeah, I got crazy with the beans. There's beans all over me. We're not gonna talk about it. Okay, what's the vibe of the cards you guys are gonna make?
Happy.
Trey's gonna put this in there.
Maybe.
no, the duck.
Oh, where's the duck? The duck is so Dad.
Maybe.
Hold on. Isn't this so Dad, guys?
The do soda.
This is just giving Dad. It's giving Jared.
Yeah, I can see
Landon, is this not giving Jared?
What?
Can you come here?
I can see it.
Well, what do you think?
I don't think so.
You don't think that's giving Jared?
That is not. What do you mean?
Yes, it is. Look.
It's
time. Everything. Look.
I can see it.
It's giving Dad.
What do you think?
I think it is Dad.
It is Dad.
Agreed. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
See, Landon, you don't get the vibe.
Not
That's
the vibe.
okay.
All right, let's get started on these cards.
I might put cow.
No, the cow's. You know, this cow is giving. This is giving Mason.
What?
Giving grandma vibes. With that hat.
I like it a lot.
It's giving grandma vibes.
I like it a lot. So the vibe I want for my Get Well Soon card is this. This is what I'm gonna do, okay? But we don't have googly eyes in this house, so I'm thinking I'm gonna cut out this guy's eyes. And put them on the Band-Aid. I think it'll look good, don't you guys think?
Yeah, I think it'll look good too.
Okay.
With the eyebrows in the nose.
Yes, you gotta keep the eyebrows.
Okay, I finished my card for Dad. It says Dad right here, but I also made it reversible so that I can be like this, so he can do this, and then bam, bam, the letters right here, and that's it. It's a long card, but I think he'll love it.
I just finished my card. It has bubble letters saying "Get well soon,"
Cute.
and then I drew this. And
Why is there a dog? Oh, is that a vampire? Oh my god. That's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
but it's all a joke. I really hope he does get well soon.
Okay, so this cow is for like, cow do you feel now?
Wait, that's really good. That's really good, Trey. Okay, never mind. I don't want to take credit, but what's on the inside of this card I came up with.
Yeah.
You just took.
So this is for your medical bills.
Aww.
Yeah.
Lord, give me patience.
It's so good, huh, guys?
Whoa! Get well soon with her banana. Wait.
That's not a Band-Aid. Wait. It's a Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid. Also, we are feeling in high spirits right now because Mom just called us and they are coming home tonight. We're not sure exactly when, but we do know that Dad is not feeling the greatest, obviously, considering. Yeah. And so we are gonna give him his cards off camera, I think, and have him just chill for the night.
Yes.
But we're really excited that he's coming home.
Yes. Are you done with yours?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on the front it says "Get well soon, please." And then I drew him an airplane.
Hey, it is a good
And I wrote him a card.
Yes. I wrote Dad, and then I'm not showing you the letter, but then there's that. And then I put at the very bottom, it says "Stop losing blood."
So I
Please.
put mine out.
You copied me.
Yeah, no, I did. So I am the last one to make my card, and it's because my card I feel like always has to be perfect because I feel like it's so special. Like I cannot mess up, and if I mess up, I have to throw it away and restart. So it took me like an hour to do like 10 cards, but I kept messing up on each one. But I finally got mine. I feel like this one's really plain, so I might add to it. I think I'm gonna add more more words. But let me show you guys. It says, love you, get better soon. Get better soon with a little heart. Super, super cute. And then you open it, and then let me read you guys what it says. It says, Dear Dad, I love you so, so much. Hope you get better soon. You are the best dad ever. Love you and stop losing blood, please. Love you. I mean, it is true, so that's what I put it. But it's like I said, it's super, super plain, so I'm gonna color it. But so Trey and Lacey, they were like doing like really interesting cards, and they were super funny and cute. So I decided that since they did like a really cute card, I want to also do like a really funny card. He taped it, but this is the front. He did this, I don't know if you guys know, but he cannot have 7-Up or he cannot have soda.
Yeah, and sugar.
And sugar, because you know he has to be healthy because he is on AFib, but it's still good for you to be healthy. But yeah, that's what his front page card looks like. Update on Dad. So we heard from Mom. He called Jacob and was like, we're coming back tonight, and we were all so happy. Okay, but then right as I think they were leaving, apparently Dad had a bloody nose again, and they had to sit back down and try to have it to stop. So hopefully they can still come back tonight because I miss him so much. I just want to see him and give him a big hug, and I just love him so much. So hopefully he does good at the hospital. But yeah, let me finish my card and then I'll show you guys the I'll show you guys the endings.
Want some soda? Want some soda?
Yeah, I'll show you guys the ending when my card is finished. Okay, so I did not finish my card. I'm gonna finish it later tonight. But Trey was cleaning the kitchen. I'm like, I want to help you because me and him want to make it like really clean for Mom and Dad when they get home, so it can be all nice and all ready. And yeah, so we're gonna make this kitchen spotless.
We're back. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yay.
We are back.
We are back. So I was
It did not play out like we thought, though.
No, it did not. So really quick before we get started, I know Jared.
This is watermelon.
We were just looking and I was like, oh no, that looks like there's blood on there, but there's not. It's just watermelon. So I was like, should we change it? I was like, we'll just tell everyone. So just so you know, it's watermelon. So, okay. So I was just looking at the kids' footage and kind of what they had recorded, and they missed out on the part that we actually didn't end up coming home. So. We stayed the night last night, so
we thought we were coming.
We thought we were going to come home. So okay, so we're going to tell you the story. We're going to try to leave out the gross. I know he's going to look at his cards really quick. That's so cute. We're going to leave out the really gross parts of the story. So. Okay, so it started, what day?
Like 3 or 4 days ago, I had a bloody nose. We talked about it in a previous vlog.
Yes, okay, so yeah, we talked about in a previous vlog that he had been in the hospital, and then that was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday,
and we thought it was done at that point. He cauterized it, done.
Yeah, so we thought we were good. And then he had the next day, so on Thursday, he had a bloody nose again, but it wasn't too bad. We were able to stop it. It's for your hospital bills.
Seriously?
Thank you.
Trey.
I know. They did a really good job with their cards. Okay, so then Friday we were going to bed and he put his CPAP on, he laid down, and then all of a sudden he just sat straight up.
I was like, are you kidding me?
He ran to the bathroom and he had another bloody nose. But let me back up really quick. When we did that video a few days ago, one of you had said that you lost your dad to a bloody nose. And I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know. I just never took a bloody nose really seriously. I know he's on blood thinners, and I know that we need to be careful. But I just kind of thought, bloody nose, it's going to stop. It's going to be fine. Until I read that message.
And I never thought it would be life-threatening.
Yeah, I never thought it would be life-threatening until I did that. So anyway, so when he got that bloody nose, my mind went to that comment immediately, and I was like, we're going to the hospital. Like, we're going to take this so seriously. You're going. We're not even going to wait for it to stop. We headed downstairs. All of a sudden, Jared's like, I can't see. And I turn around and look at him, and it's like just gushing at this point. It's coming out his eyes, it was in his ears. I can't even tell you how bad. I grabbed a bowl.
I was like, oh, it's worse than the first one.
Yeah, way worse. And so I grab a bowl really quick, put it underneath him, and we're just like, let's go so fast. And so we got in the car, went to the hospital that we went to a few days ago before that, got in there, and this lady was like, we're full. We can't help you. We have no beds, we have nothing. And I'm like, look at him. Like, what are we supposed to do? Where's the nearest hospital? Where's another hospital? What do I do? And she just was like, I don't know. Sorry, we can't take him here. So, not very helpful.
Yeah.
So I just was like, okay, so I put him back in the car, and I'm trying to think, and I'm like, where's the nearest hospital?
And my thought was, the one where we delivered landed is right down the road.
Yeah, it's not too far. So it's like, okay, so we rushed into that hospital. We got there, and they took him back, and they couldn't stop it. They just worked for hours and hours. KYLIE and Mark joined us. And we just worked like all night long to get it to stop. At that point, he had lost so much blood. The doctor said at that point it was like 2 pints that he had lost.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually is.
But this is where it got weird, because the doctor was like, okay, we're going to try cocaine.
Well, hold on. Let's
Like, what?
back up. So yeah, they did okay. That sounded so bad. I was gonna leave that part out, Jared. Okay, so they first did this balloon that they put in your nose. They inflate the balloon. He was gonna have that for like 3 days, and they were gonna send us home with that. Right before, when we finally got it to stop, and we're thinking everything's good, then it just came back so much worse, where he couldn't breathe, and it's an emergency situation was so bad. And then that's when the doctor ordered cocaine, and it's a medical grade. KYLIE and I quickly got on our AI, and we're like, is this okay? Because it just doesn't seem okay to do cocaine.
There was no way else to sniff it, obviously.
Right, I didn't know what that looked like. I didn't know if they were gonna like line it up in a line for you, and you were gonna sniff it. I didn't know what that looked like. So anyway.
But it does shrink vessels, which is what we were looking to do.
But KYLIE and I read on our AI that because he has high blood pressure, because he is on blood thinners, that he should absolutely not do cocaine. And so, it sounds so bad to say. And so I told the doctor, I'm like, I'm not comfortable. KYLIE's like, it's just not okay. We're not okay with this. And the doctor was like, well,
this is our best option.
This is
right
what
now.
we have. This is all we have right now, and we have to get this to stop. So it ended up being just like a little Q-tip that they put in his nose and swirled it around, but I don't even think it did anything because there still was just so much coming out. I just can't even imagine that even helping. And we were checking for his blood pressure, checking for everything.
Is Mason trying to say I'm a vampire?
Yes. So you did swallow a lot of blood.
I did.
So anyway, so we, at that point, finally got it to stop, and they sent us home.
This was around probably 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so we'd been there all night long. Jared hasn't ate or slept, and so we're like, okay, he can go home and get some sleep. We came home for a few hours, and then we made the biggest mistake ever. We were like, okay, it's time for Jared to take his meds. We were like, do we take his blood thinner? And I was like, well, I think that you're good. They didn't say to not take it, and you're supposed to take it. And so we kind of went back and forth, and I was like, I think it's gonna hold. I think it's important that you take it. And so we took it.
We should not have taken it.
So 2 hours later, after he took that pill, it started up. Even with that in his nose, it just started up so bad again. So they had said that they don't have an ENT, which is an ear, nose, and throat specialist at that hospital. So they said, if something happens,
go to this one,
go
this
to another
one, this one.
Yeah, so go to a different hospital. So it's like, okay, that's a little further, but we're gonna rush. So I rushed into that hospital, when we got there, they made us wait for like 3 hours. Meanwhile, he's still just...
It's kind of slowed down a little bit.
We did have a moment where I was like, okay, it's slowing down. It's just like a slow drip, but then it would start back up. So anyway, so he got into the room, which I don't know if you noticed that the room that they finally put us in was the same room we went to when you had your kidney stone.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was the same room. Out of all the hospital beds, I thought how crazy we're in the same room. But anyway, so we get in the room, the doctor finally comes in. At this point, we've waited for so long and he's exhausted and it's just not good. And the doctor came in and was the rudest doctor I have ever had. Like
he's just like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? What do you need? You know, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do I need? Look at him, you know? And I didn't say that. I was actually really nice. And he just said, you know, well, there's not really much we can do. We don't have an ENT here. And we were like, we were here because of that. And he's like, well, they told you wrong. He's like, we'll just stick another balloon in the other side. So then it'll just stop it and you can go home. And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable with that because if you block both of his airways and then he was having so much go down his throat that he chokes or he can't breathe, then what am I supposed to do at home? Like, we can't do that. And he's like, well, I'm the doctor, so that's what's gonna happen. So he left the room and I was like, absolutely not. We're not doing this. That's not the plan. And so Jared's like, well, we have to do this. We have to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. So
we needed to see an ENT.
Yeah. So I unhooked him from everything, grabbed my purse, grabbed his stuff, and
checked us out.
Checked us out, and we were out of there. So then we went to another hospital in Scottsdale and we walked in. So this was our 4th hospital at this point. We walked in and they immediately just grabbed him, took him back, put him in the bed, and were trying to control it. They did go up and like blow up the one balloon that he had in there even tighter, hoping that would help.
Very painful, but it did kind of work.
It did kind of work for a little bit. We were good for a little bit. And then it just kept coming back and coming back. So we're still just dealing with this and just trying. And then all of a sudden it just stopped. And we were like, okay.
Oh, we might be okay.
We might be okay. And so he's like,
that's when we called the kids and said, it looks like we're coming home tonight.
Yeah, he said, we're coming home tonight. So we told the kids. He got up, I unhooked, he had all these stickers and everything all over him.
Oh, like 20 stickers.
And they hurt coming off. And I took them all off. And then he said, I'm so tired. He's so tired because he hasn't slept at this point for I don't even know how many hours. And or ate anything.
It was like over 30 hours or something like that. Yeah. It was a long time.
And it was just exhausting for him. So I was like, well, if you could lay down in the bed for a little bit while we're waiting for
so cute.
I know, isn't that cute? While we're waiting for the checkout papers and stuff. So he lays back down. And he just laid on his side just for a second, and it just started
right up again.
Like the worst one that he had. It was just, you know, and so they were like, okay, we're gonna put this thing in your nose called snow, and the snow will go in there. It's kind of like a foam that will like
expand and give it more of a soft patch.
Yeah, so it'd be better. They put that in, very painful again, and did not work at all. There was just too much. Yeah. And then he started choking and he couldn't breathe, and they didn't know what to do. I think they did the other side, so then he did have 2 of the balloons at each side, and that didn't work. It was just going straight down his throat and just making him so sick. So then they came in and said, the doctor said that they were going to intubate. Is that how you say it?
Intubate, yeah.
Intubate him, and that's where they would breathe for him.
Just to preserve my airway and stuff.
Yeah, so. They were really worried about that because when they do that, they put the breathing thing down your throat, but you have to lay down to do that, and they were really worried.
As soon as I lay down, my throat would fill with blood.
Yeah, because, they were worried he would aspirate the blood because there was so much in his stomach, and so they didn't know if they should do that. But
we are so blessed.
We are so blessed, sorry.
Because the ENT showed up right there.
He's trying to speed up my story. It's okay.
Sorry, no, I'm just jumping ahead.
It's okay. So, so we were so blessed because this ear, nose, and throat doctor that he travels between 8 different hospitals, and he had just got to the hospital. So he immediately came in, saw what we were dealing with, and said, no, he needs to go to the emergency room right now. So he's going straight into surgery. So they had him like just like that. I mean, you were
It was so fast.
It was so fast. They just wheeled him immediately out, and yeah. And so then they did the surgery. They were able to go in and cauterize like deep in him, and it wasn't just one side; it was the other side. It was both sides. So his surgery lasted about an hour and a half or so. And Kylie was with me, and it was a stressful time, and we were waiting to make sure he was going to be okay. And thank goodness they texted me and said he's in the recovery room. So we're so blessed. We're so glad.
And I felt so much better without those like weird balloons in my nose and everything else.
Yeah. So for the next few days, you're going to see Jared look like this. They packed his nose with gauze and a soft pack. He has to have that in, I think, until Tuesday.
Yep.
And then they'll go in and take it out, and then we're just going to hope that it stopped bleeding and everything's going to be okay. In the meantime, they don't want him using his CPAP. They took him, which is scary for us because, as you know, he just got done with AFib, and the CPAP is what helps him not get AFib again. And then because of everything, they took him off of his blood thinners, and so we're just hoping he doesn't go back into AFib, and so we're just gonna have him sleep on the couch straight up. And
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, until Tuesday we can get things figured out. So he does have an appointment this week with his heart doctor, so that'll be good. We'll get some more information there.
Lots of doctors.
And get this all figured out. So.
But I'm okay for now.
He's doing great.
So.
He's doing fine. So, and the kids did so good. We came home and the house was so clean. Everything is so good.
I have such great kids. These cards are awesome.
Those cards are cute.
They really are awesome. I have great kids.
Yeah. So. Anyway, so we're gonna let Jared get some sleep.
Yeah.
We don't know where we're going from here or what's the next plan, so we're just gonna wait and see after we talk to the doctors. But yeah, we're so glad that he's okay and doing well. And thank you so much, everyone, for supporting our family and loving our family the way that you do. We really appreciate it. So, but we're gonna let him get some sleep and call it there. And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.